And I knew Gervonta was going to come for him, and sure enough, that's what he did. Walked right towards him from round one on. But, you know, I remember what he said, and it really, really struck me. Gervonta's a smart dude, bro, and he said you really, really should have waited.
What does the rematch look like between Lamont and Gervonta, you think?
I like Lamont in the rematch.
You were one of the few that kind of picked Lamont to begin with. Why was that?
I started with Lamont. I knew that he was a good fighter.
I think he shocks the world again. But the only thing different this time is Tank will come with a different attitude, different personality, different motivation. And I think Roach will do good again, but I think Tank will be more dominant.
The much-awaited rematch between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach is now confirmed for July 2025. According to Stephen A. Smith during a featured ESPN First Take segment, this confirmation ends months of speculation and ignites excitement for what's shaping up to be one of the year's most anticipated sports events. Davis and Roach originally clashed on March 1, 2025 at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, where the match ended in a majority draw. The boxing world was left divided and clamoring for a rematch. Davis, the WBA lightweight title holder and known for his knockout power, entered as the heavy favorite. But Roach stunned fans with a calculated and sharp display. The decision was narrow. One judge favored Davis, and to declare a draw. Social media exploded afterward with debates on whether Roach had pulled off an upset. His 12-round performance was a showcase of accuracy, movement, and defense, neutralizing Davis's usual firepower. Stephen A. Smith, often vocal about Davis's career and Roach's grit, dropped the exclusive news. "It's a done deal," he said with his trademark intensity, adding that sources from both camps confirmed all terms: venue, purse, and broadcast.
You don't have enough experience. You really, really should have waited and took your time before you came to me. And that's what Gervonta Davis told him. And he was right. He was absolutely positively right. And so now here we are, him fighting this cat Roach. And I'm like, isn't this dude like junior lightweight?
Super featherweight, moving up to lightweight. Yeah.
No, there's no, that bothers me.
While official marketing campaigns haven't launched yet, sources suggest the rematch will headline a stacked summer card at Las Vegas's T-Mobile Arena. Training camps are reportedly underway. Roach is back in D.C. training with Lamont Sr., while Davis is preparing under Calvin Ford in Baltimore. The dynamic between the explosive, showy Davis and the strategic, hungry Roach transcends the ring. This clash could reshape the lightweight division and define boxing's next superstar. Davis, already a PPV magnet with fans spanning both hardcore boxing circles and pop culture, sees this as a springboard toward megafights against the likes of Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, or move to 140 pounds to face Teofimo Lopez. While Davis eyes legacy and supremacy, Roach sees redemption and life-changing reward. His belief in victory has only grown since Brooklyn. After the fight, he criticized the judging and vowed to win decisively next time. "I respect Tank, but the world saw it. I'm not letting this go to the cards. The belts are mine," Roach declared in March. Smith's announcement has reignited debate, with analysts speculating tactical shifts. Some predict Davis will press harder, while others think Roach will double down on angles and counters. Smith also teased a stacked undercard, potentially featuring rising star Keyshawn Davis and Isaac Cruz's return. Negotiations led by PBC and Showtime aim to build one of the biggest PPV nights in recent memory.
The reason why that bothers me is because Gervonta is too great and too skilled to be fighting dudes smaller than him. Gervonta Davis could knock out welterweights. He probably could knock out a couple of middleweights, okay?
Both fighters turned to social media after the announcement. Davis posted a cryptic Instagram story showing his final punch from their bout with the caption, "Part 2. I'm ending it." Roach, not one to back down, responded sharply on Twitter. Summer 2025 justice. Fan reactions flooded Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter with predictions, highlight clips, and training rumors. Top analysts like Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley weighed in. Bradley labeled the bout a stylistic chess match with high drama, calling it Roach's defining opportunity. As summer approaches, anticipation surges. Few expected Roach to push Davis to the edge, but some argue he actually won. In round 9, Davis was briefly down after a shot from Roach. Referee Steve Willis didn't call it a knockdown, sparking further controversy. Had that moment been scored correctly, it might have given Roach a career-changing win. Dan Rafael reported in April that the initial June 21st date wouldn't happen due to logistical issues. Instead, the fight now targets late July or August. While a delay isn't ideal, It builds even more anticipation among fans eager to see who'll emerge as the undisputed lightweight force in boxing.
Tank want a rematch. Let me know now. Do you want to fight Tank again? He said he open to do a rematch. Do you want to fight Tank again?
100%. It's only a matter of time. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight again. It's just whenever the fight gonna happen.
So it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. They say they want it in New York again. Do you want to fight again in the Barclays Center?
I wouldn't mind, but I'd love for it to be in DC.
Okay.
I'd love for it to be in DC.
Ring Magazine's April 29th article by Keith Idec hinted that the delay stemmed from Davis himself. Idec noted that while T-Mobile Arena had been reserved for June 21st, Davis reversed course. Tank had confirmed the date online, but then decided he needed more time to prep. Given his star power, Davis had sway over the schedule. His insistence on more training time shows his seriousness. On the All the Smoke podcast, Roach Jr. revealed he turned down higher offers for this rematch, proving he believes he can win. This wasn't about money. I knew I could beat him when talks started, Roach said. Stunning many, they see it now he's dangerous. Roach admitted Davis's power is real, but not unbeatable. On the same podcast, he recalled, when he hit me clean, I tested it. I said, "Is that all you've got?" NYSAC reportedly admitted the officiating error privately, but didn't overturn the result. Roach said they apologized but refused to act. Steve Willis didn't speak up, but that was his way of saying he felt bad. Talks of a rematch had begun even before the controversial decision. The scorecards 115-113 and to 114-114 suggest that a proper knockdown call could have swung the result. Instead, Davis's record stayed perfect at 31-0 with 6 title defenses. His stumble in round 9 was later blamed on hair grease affecting his eye, not a punch. Fans and pundits weren't convinced. Veteran analyst Rick Glazer called out the excuse, saying the shot clearly landed. Meanwhile, Eddie Hearn speculated that Davis might skip the rematch for a fight with Jake Paul, with Shakur Stevenson also waiting. It's unclear what path Davis will take. Roach versus Shakur, Davis versus Jake Paul. Either way, drama surrounds Tank. Shakur, who sparred with Roach, told Co-Artist Sports he favors Lamont in the rematch.
This Lamont Roach fight?
Yeah, that was trash.
Well, I thought it was a good fight. You didn't think
Great fight, but I just champion guy taking a knee, talking about greasing his hair.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm like, yo, how you just in the middle of the fight just go wipe your face?
Also, here's the deal. If you take a knee, that's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. Subtract 2, right?
You got hit with a jab.
Yeah.
You took a knee.
And then you walked off.
Exactly. That is a knockdown.
Yeah.
So I think they're reviewing that right now.
Nah, that guy should have lost maybe.
Well, I feel like if they do review it and they do judge it as a knockdown, which it was clearly a knockdown to everybody.
Knockdown.
Terrence Crawford also weighed in during his Club Shay Shay interview with Shannon Sharp. I was confused. I had Roach edging it, Crawford said. Tank fought well, but he underestimated Roach. He added that Steve Willis's inconsistent count added to the confusion. With both camps eager to run it back, the stage is set. Meanwhile, Rolando Rolly Romero, who Davis knocked out in May 2022, spoke to the ring and predicted a Davis win, believing Tank will make key adjustments. Tank's gonna fix the mistakes and take it, Romero said. Reports say Davis and Roach have verbally agreed to the rematch, making it one of 2025's biggest bouts. Ryan Garcia, who lost to Davis in 2023, also commented, Garcia believes Davis will win the rematch, but face a tougher battle. He thought Roach would quit, but he won't, Garcia said. Garcia himself is preparing for a rematch with Devin Haney after being banned for a year over a failed drug test. Clarissa Shields also chimed in on Fight Up TV, suggesting Davis seek therapy to be his best. He seems a little off emotionally. Therapy could help, she said. Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley echoed that the rematch will test Davis's motivation. Roach is tough. He landed shots, kept pressure, earned Tank's respect. Tank needs to prove something now. The rematch looms as a chance for redemption or a changing of the guard. Will Davis rise or will Roach finally claim the crown? Fans won't have long to wait.